Tonight on CTV News at 5, Air Canada flight attendants have defied a back-to-work order for a second straight day. The union says they will not return without a new deal. Plus, a Brantford Daycare back open after a rabies-positive bat forced creative minds to close its doors last week. The latest on the public health investigation. And gear for the grade, from laptops to phones, headphones, and much more. We get a look at some back-to-school tech gadgets. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It is another day of travel disruptions as striking Air Canada flight attendants defy a back-to-work order for a second straight day. Air Canada has asked travelers not to head to the airport unless they have a confirmed booking with another airline. The union, representing 10,000 flight attendants, says it deeply regrets the disruption caused by their strike action, but says it is a necessary measure for the workers who have waited too long to get a fair deal. The union says a path to a resolution is at the bargaining table. Flight attendants are on the picket lines again today, defying that back-to-work order, something union officials say will continue despite potential consequences.
There's no limit. We're going to stay strong. We're going to stay committed to making sure that those workers can do the job that they love doing and actually be able to afford a roof over their heads, to afford caring for their families. And if it means folks like me going to jail, then so be it. If it means our union being fined, then so be it.
Air Canada estimates the flights of roughly 500,000 customers have been canceled because of the walkout. The federal jobs minister ordered the flight attendants back to work Saturday, extending the union's prior collective agreement. The union is challenging the back-to-work order. A Brantford daycare forced to shut down last week after a rabies-positive bat was found reopened its doors today. Let's go to CTV's Tony Grace live in studio for an update on this story and some others we are following today. Hi, Tony.
Hello, Leanne. Thank you. Grand Erie Public Health spent the weekend inspecting the facility, officials clearing it today for reopening. Creative Minds Daycare confirmed the dead bat was found in a room for preschool-aged children last Monday. Parents were alerted through an app that the daycare uses to communicate with caregivers and guardians. Officials say the animal had been handled by a child and a staff member. The daycare says they worked with Grand Erie Public Health to take proactive steps. Public Health says people who had direct but low-risk contact with the bat were given precautionary rabies shots.
I contracted one of my contractors to come in and seal every hole and crevice in the building as the building is older, and also met with GNC Care, who looked after our deep cleaning. We're going to move forward with policies and procedures to know what it looks like if we see a bat, what happens, what's the protocol, who to call, and the staff know what to look for. They're very aware not to have food in the rooms and what to do.
Coming up at 6, CTV's Hannah Schmidt hears from wildlife specialists about what they've done to seal the building and from the daycare operators about the plan to move forward from this experience. Also tonight, police investigating a shooting in a Cambridge neighborhood. Residents reported hearing gunfire around 3:20 this morning. Police confirm a house on Park Avenue was hit. No one was home and no injuries reported.
Whether it's targeted or not, it's cause for concern in our community when there's gun violence, whether there are injuries or not. We continue to appeal for anyone with information to contact police or to remain anonymous Crime Stoppers.
Police say they don't know if it was targeted, but they say incidents like this typically are. This is the 12th shooting incident reported to police this year in Waterloo region. CTV's Heather Centerin will have more on that story at 6. Leanne, back to you.
Okay, Tony, I appreciate it. Thanks very much. And Karis Mapp is with us in studio tonight on the Weather Beat. Great to have you here.
Hello. So good to be here. Hello, Leanne.
And it's a beautiful day for it, Karis, to talk all about that sunshine out there.
Whew.
Great start to the week.
A great start to the week. There was sun, not too many clouds in the sky either, but the one thing I was harping on all day was the cool, brisk air that I felt when I left my home this morning. I think I said to my husband, fall is getting ready to fall.
That was crazy, hey? Stepping outside this morning, I really felt that too. I was like, whoa, need that extra layer.
It was super cool, but I will never complain because it's nice to not have to dress to sweat all day, which was really nice as well. Taking a look outside right now, as you can see, absolutely sunshine, not really a cloud in the area, but if you see east of us, or west rather, that storm that's coming through Green Bay, it might be making its way to us. We're going to see some precipitation as the day goes on, but looking at current temperatures right now, sitting at 21 degrees, not too hot, not a lot of humidity either, that's the thing. Sitting at 21, feeling like 21, which is really nice. Down in Windsor, more like 25, and north of us, up in Wyerton, but really sitting in that low 20 area. I mentioned that storm was coming through. Let's talk about the rainfall totals here. So by Wednesday afternoon into the evening, Waterloo region will have seen about 8 millimeters. So the storm's coming through, a little bit more in London below us and above us, up in Owen Sound, only 3 millimeters, but that is something to plan for, and I'll have more on that as the show goes on. And taking a live look outside right now, you're seeing that sunshine. It's beautiful, not too many clouds. People are making their way home. We see some people walking as well, really enjoying that sunshine while they can, because like I said, it's not going to be staying for too long.
Yeah, great night for it. Belmont Village looking beautiful this hour. All right, we'll take you to break. We'll tell you what you need to know. Busker Carnival returns to Uptown Waterloo this weekend, spanning from Regina Street to the Square and City Hall. Attendees can expect to see fire shows, circus spectacles, and workshops. Performers will be in action from Thursday till Sunday. Stay with us. We are officially more than halfway through August, and as summer is winding down, that means everyone is getting ready to head back to school. You may need some new tech for that. Tech expert Mark Saltzman is here with us to show us all the cool new products out there. It's great to see you.
Likewise, Leanne. Can you believe we're almost here?
No,
almost
I
September.
can't.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, there's some awesome tech to help students ease back into the classroom this year.
Yes, and a big thing we've been talking about, of course, this year is AI and how that's going to play into things. So you've got some options for us.
For sure. AI is an indispensable tool for students, I'd argue, of any age. And that includes Google Gemini, which is built into the Pixel 9 smartphone. In fact, if students buy Pixel 9, they get 6 months free of what's called Gemini 2.5 Pro. It's Google's most advanced AI. Great for homework help, great for recording a professor or teacher's lesson. And not only will it transcribe it into text, but give you summaries of it. It'll help create quizzes for you to help prepare for exams with podcast-style lessons, audio lessons. Amazing how AI is there. So store.google.com for more on that.
Okay, pretty color too. So you're going in style as well. Of course,
yeah. We'll talk more about personal tech in a second, absolutely. But speaking of AI, it's also built into many laptops today, including this one. It's actually my laptop. It's the Asus ZenBook S14. This is an amazing Copilot Plus study companion that's lightweight. It's only 1.1 centimeters thin with a gorgeous OLED touchscreen, a 3K screen, but it's got this Intel Core Ultra Series 2 processor that helps not just with AI, but also energy. It's got 27 hours of battery life.
Wow.
So you can leave that charger in the dorm room and bring it to class for a day or two. It's awesome. So that's from Asus. And then if you're looking to buy a gaming PC, there is a sale I wanted to plug, please. August 25th through September 7th. It's called Intel Gamer Days. It's a partnership between Intel and many PC companies, as well as retailers, where you're going to get great deals on laptops, desktops, even bundles where they throw in games for free.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's definitely worth checking out.
Okay, we got lots to get to, so we got some stuff for the younger kids as well, or maybe someone who wants to go in a little bit of style.
Yeah, that's right. So tech and style are synonymous. I brought with me here JBL Junior 320 wireless on-ear kids headphones on sale at Staples. They're $69 for up to 50 hours of battery life, or you've got the wired pair, only $29.
Okay.
And they sound as good as they look. Yeah, lots of colors to choose from, maybe to use to and from school, whether you're on the bus or you're in a carpool. So staples.ca for that.
Okay.
This is great. This is the Instax Mini Link 3 smartphone printer at instaxcanada.ca. So the idea is that from a smartphone or an Instax camera, you can wirelessly print these 2 by 3.5 inch film photos that are waterproof, high quality photos for your locker or your bedroom mirror. You can hand them out to friends. It's funny because younger kids, while they're digital, they love the tangible stuff, right? Yeah. You can up to 100 prints on one charge of that. So that's great from Instax. Then one more before we get to something for moms and dads, if that's okay. The Kindle Color Soft Kids is the first color e-reader from Amazon for kids. So that means comics look great, graphic novels, for younger kids with all the illustrations in color, which is great. And it's got also this, it includes a case, it's got 12 months of Amazon Kids Plus. It's a service with lots of content, and you get a 2-year guarantee as well. So long battery life, everything you love about Kindle, but now with color for kids.
Okay,
love
great.
that.
That's perfect. Okay, lastly, quickly, we've got what looks like a beautiful TV. This could be, you said for mom and dads, but I don't know, the whole family movie night.
Well, TVs are great for dorm rooms also, but this is a special one from Hisense. I think great for moms and dads as the kids maybe go off to college or university. This is the U88QG AI TV. First of all, I brought the smallest one in. It's 55 inches. It goes all the way up to 100
Okay,
inches.
Mark says this is small, but look at this. This is
Look at
big.
that. Yeah, and it's stunning. It's got technology like Mini LED Pro for extreme brightness. It's got quantum dot technology for rich color. It's a Google AI powered TV, so use your remote to ask it questions, get homework help through it. It's like a Google speaker, right? And great for gamers. 165 hertz refresh rates for that silky smooth action, and a lot of other bells and whistles. So hisense-canada.com for that.
I think I might need one
there
of those
we go,
too.
right. Why not treat, these are great for kids, but what about moms and dads, right? Okay.
Got to treat yourself sometimes. Treat the kids, treat your family. Great products. Mark, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Leanne.
Okay, Karis, we were talking about it earlier, but I think we have to bring it up again. Waking up this morning, going outside, I did have the extra layer on, but it was like, wow, it's chilly. It's a sign that fall is coming. I also heard you earlier talking about how the sun is setting earlier.
Sun setting a little bit earlier. That means fall is on its way. Not quite yet. That comes at the end of September. I believe it's September 22nd when fall officially begins. But I, unlike you, did not have that extra layer this morning. I came out and I was like, oh, that's cold. I feel that, but that's
a shock to the system.
Exactly. But today is honestly my favorite kind of day because the sun's shining. There wasn't too many clouds in the sky. It wasn't super hot, but it was just a really beautiful day to enjoy so many people and to enjoy the time out. And we see that right now in Belmont Village. Same thing, just a couple of clouds here and there, mostly sunshine. We're seeing some people kind of making their way, enjoying that sunshine, and as they should, because hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're going to be seeing some rain come back. We had some rain this past weekend, but just focusing there, what a beautiful shot of that sunshine right there. I can't harp on that enough. We don't see that enough right now either. Clouds, not too many, beautiful. And we're seeing that right with our future forecast. As I was mentioning earlier, we're going to start seeing some rain though, not to be bearer of bad news, so I hope you're enjoying the day as you are, because as the day goes on and into the overnight hours, actually looking ahead to tomorrow at 8 a.m., we're starting to see some serious cloud coverage start to make its way in. If you're in the Sarnia area, you're already experiencing some light precipitation, some rain, but that's going to get a little bit heavier as the day goes on. Looking to tomorrow night around 9 p.m., we're going to be in the midst of a storm at that point. We're seeing the dark green. It's not going to be too much, but it's going to be pretty intense at that moment. And that's going to carry on for pretty much 48 hours there, because as of Wednesday around this same time, we're going to be still scattered showers, cloud coverage. So like I said, if you have things to do today, today's the one to be outside. Enjoy that because it's going to be a little bit hit and miss. Talking temperature-wise though, 21 degrees, beautiful. Like I said, it's crisp. It's not too hot. Nice thing as well, not really any humidity today either. So 21, feeling like 21. But I talked about that rainfall. Let's look at actual amounts. So by Wednesday at around 5 p.m., about 8 millimeters would have fallen in Waterloo region. Just depending where you are, that could change. So in London area, they'll be hit with a little bit more at 12 millimeters. North of us in Owen Sound, not too much, only 3 millimeters. Like I said, it's not going to be too much rain, but it's going to be pretty intense when it does fall. Even down in Windsor, 8, 7 in Sarnia, not crazy amounts. And the almanac, let's talk about today though. The high, 23 expected high, didn't actually reach that. Only got to about 21 degrees, which we're sitting at right now. Still close to what our normal is, around 24, except for in 1955 when it was a sweltering 33 degrees. Overnight low, 11. We're gonna hit close to the normal, which would be 13, except in 1954. Cool, cold, 3 degrees. One thing I wanna note though is that 8:21 sunset. So as Leanne Suzanne and I said, days are getting shorter. Fall is coming. Overnight clear, 12 degrees. Tomorrow, we talked about that, 70% chance of showers. Humidity will return, 25, feeling more like 29 though, and you will see that risk of a thunderstorm late in the afternoon. Looking at your 5-day forecast now, we already talked about Tuesday, Wednesday showers, chance for showers. Thursday, Friday, the sun will make a return. Getting a little bit warmer as the week goes on as well, 25 and 28. And then for Saturday, 26 degrees with an overnight low of 13. It's Monday, which means we're once again joined by the lovely Angie Hill for another edition of Music Monday. And Angie, looking ahead to a little bit later in the week, but a staple is coming back to the streets of Uptown Waterloo.
It is. The Busker Fest is coming, Kara. So that goes the 21st to the 24th. So there's going to be a midway, there's vendors, and on-site live performances and what they call Artist Alley. So you can just find where you want to go and just head on out and see some amazing buskers. So I think it's like a year out. There's actually audition tapes that go to the busker committee, and then they choose who gets to come in and out. So it's only the best of the best for Uptown Waterloo. Public Square has one. Also, Uptown Waterloo has one right in front of Waterloo Town Square. And then William and Herb on Regina Street, they have another performance there. So you can just kind of walk around all uptown and see the buskers.
So no short of music. I remember being a little girl going to my first Buskers Festival, and there was someone like juggling flames, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So deaf people should definitely check it out.
Oh, for sure. And if you want to find the site map, you can go to waterloobuskers.com.
Fantastic. And that's not the only music event happening that's coming up locally. This Saturday, the Darren James Band will also be performing at a popular country.
Okay, right. So Dallas Nightclub, all summer long, they've done this thing called Saturday Nights Live, and they've had bands in every night, every Saturday night, and they're recreating when I was young, when you were young as right now, but when I was young, Dallas was a bar called Stages, and that was the place to go. So they're recreating that on Saturday nights all through the summer, and like you said, Darren James Band is live there this Saturday night, and it's been so successful and such a great time.
And do you get nostalgic thinking about that back in your day? Is that something you...
Yep, and you know what? I love that saying. I wish I was as fat now as I thought I was then.
No matter what age you are, you will always say that, looking back on photos.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about what's happening at the Edelweiss that's coming up as well.
Okay, so the Edelweiss, we've got a great band, Step Twins. And then book this, because it's a night of ha, 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 ha. They've got a comedy night called Damn Good Comedy, and they've got Jason Allen, Lenny Corrado, and some other comedians. If you watch Comedy Central, you would have seen them on Comedy Central. So that is September the 25th. So
if you're looking for a good little laugh, that's the place to be. And looking ahead to the beginning of September now, Center in the Square in the midst of their season, what can people look forward to there?
Teresa Caputo, the Long Island medium with the big hair. She will be there September the 3rd. Honeymoon Suite, September 25th. And then the Thunder from Down Under will be at Center in the Square. Of course, the Australian Male Review, known for its high-energy performances. We'll leave it there with that, but that looks like it's going to be a great time. Wednesday, October 8th, it's the Temptation Tour. So you know what, folks? Get your tickets, head on down for a great night of temptation.
Not necessarily family-friendly, but still a good time, eh?
Friendly, not family-friendly. Yeah.
And finally, can we talk about the Bounce Sizzling Summer contest that's been going on? Tell us all about that.
So this is the last week.
Okay.
All right, so be listening from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for our secret summer code words. You go to bounce995.ca, make sure you get those recorded, and you could win $5,000.
Ooh, well, let's keep our fingers crossed for that lucky winner.
Yes.
Angie, always great to have you.
You
Thank
too.
you so much for joining us.
Taking a break, tell you what you need to know. Cozy up on a nearby patio or right in the square for a campfire in Uptown Waterloo. Live music performances will be happening Wednesday in Waterloo Public Square from 6 until 8 p.m. We'll be right back after this break. An annual memorial basketball tournament was held in 6 nations over the weekend. The tournament is held in memory of Dylan Isaacs. The 30-year-old was shot and killed in January 2024 after attending a Buffalo Bills game in Miami. You can watch the full story and find out more about how the community continues to honor him. Just scan the QR code, download the CTV News app, or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. here's the final 5 stories we're following. Premier Doug Ford met with Prime Minister Mark Carney in Ottawa today.
We had a great discussion. Nothing happens immediately in that room, but we're on the same page. We have a great partnership, and we're going to work jointly together to make sure that we're competitive and we create jobs.
Ford says the discussion focused on making Canada's economy competitive on the world stage as the country navigates the trade war with the U.S. Ford also called on the Prime Minister to lower taxes to reduce the burden on businesses, but did not indicate if any policy changes would be made going forward. An early morning stabbing left a 29-year-old with non-life-threatening injuries. Regional police were called to a disturbance in the Gracefield Crescent and Kingswood Drive area around 5:30 this morning. They say the victim was taken to an out-of-region hospital. They believe the incident was targeted and the investigation is ongoing. 3 Waterloo men in their 30s have been charged in connection to a series of thefts from vehicles in the city's Northdale neighborhood. A community alert was put out last week after numerous vehicles were broken into. Police say the 3 men are facing a slew of charges and they aren't looking for anyone else in connection to this investigation. Doctors are reported seeing a growing number of non-smokers developing lung cancer. The Canadian Cancer Society estimates a quarter of people living with lung cancer have never smoked. The society says exposure to radon is the #1 cause of the disease among non-smokers. Health Canada says the gas is present to some degree in every home and urges Canadians to check levels with a radon test kit. Secondhand smoke and air pollution are also risk factors. Okay, finally for us, they call it the Olympics for servers. The annual tray race hosted by Ethel's Lounge returning to the restaurant's parking lot this afternoon. Teams from 14 different bars and restaurants in and around Waterloo region coming together to compete against each other in a relay race, all hoping to win the Golden Tray Race trophy and raise money for charity. This year was in support of the Food Bank of Waterloo region, and more than $10,000 was raised throughout the event. The winning team was the Keg. They went home with the trophy, and I think it looks like everyone had a whole lot of fun, though. Great cause, great day, and all in support of the Food Bank of Waterloo region. All right, we'll leave it there. We'll be back at the top of the hour with your next local news. Have a good night.